Welcome to Project Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival, and we are starting on top of my CV looking over the abandoned assembly yard. This is going to be the focus of this part, but for that I just want to talk about where we are. And in the last part we started the Dead Part 1 Lost Worlds, and that involves us this first step involves us finding 6 dead planets. We're currently on the first one, which is log 5. And I actually do like these missions, because one of the problems with open world games like Empyrion, No Man's Sky, is that you can get to a certain point and start to lose your way. And having missions like that give you an objective, but not a dominant objective, kind of keeps you a bit focused on what you want to do. Now, that out of the way, let's get down to the task at hand. Now, the abandoned assembly yard is no pushover. And to take it down, you're going to need a lot of ammunition and a lot of luck. And if you only die once or twice, you're going to be incredibly lucky. But what I want to do is, I think I've worked out a quick way to do this, although I've never done it before. But the last time I captured one of these, after quite a long battle, I did get a hint of a path that kind of shortens your way round some of the vast horde of creatures that lurk in this place. I want to move the SV anyway. And you see here, what I've done is I've literally parked the CV on top of the POI, and for two reasons. The first one is that I couldn't get a good landing position anyway, and two, I want the CV in as close as possible so that I can get resupply ammunition. Now, if you've never encountered this POI, if I come up here, I'll just show you very quickly. At the back here, if I turn the ship light on, you'll see there's a hangar door here. This hangar door goes into a nice area full of loot. In fact, this base is absolutely full of loot, but it doesn't actually get you down to the core. All it does is gets you into this top infrastructure, and I could probably spend the whole part just clearing this top level, but I don't really want to do that. And it's probably worth mentioning that I'm not going to be doing much looting for two reasons. One, I don't have a lot of space, and the second reason is simply down to the fact that if you stop to loot, because what this base does is it constantly respawns in many places. So thinking you've just cleared out an area can be a little bit deceptive and get you into some trouble. The radiation here is mainly from the planet, by the way. Now, this is the entrance I found when I was taking the building down, and I'm just going to blow this gateway here first. And you can see there's a hole there. This is the hole, but I'm not too sure what room it drops down into. Now, if you're going to do this by what is expected, you go in this door here, and then you fight your way up through various ladders and bits and pieces, kill hundreds of screaming abdabs before you actually get down to hopefully a point where this shortcut is going to take us. So I'm just going to don't be so enthusiastic. I mean, we're relatively safe out here. Right, let's see where this down tunnel takes us to. I think I do know where it is. Yes, it's where I expected. And we come around. Oh, we've even come around on the right side. There's a hidden turret there, and the door we got to get to is over there. And I think the other way down comes down here from above. Okay, guys. So we need to face that way, and then we'll drop down. Nearly went wrong. I nearly died straight away. Get in this corner. Oh. So even the quick way can be very dangerous. Now, what I need to do is there's a sensor on the roof over here. It's up there. We'll get rid of you. That effectively disarms that turret that's round the corner here. And we're just going to build here. And what happens is, and even if you come down the normal way, get into this corner, and you'll see here that what you can do is all the screaming abdabs congregate here. I want to thin the herd down a little bit. There's also scorpions down here as well, so, and well, we will loot these. There's not much in here, is there? We got here basic factory construction unit. these you can put into the factory, and it really substantially reduces the amount of time. It says there by 30 minutes. So that's a good find. I'm not going to pick up the Xeno blocks at the moment because I don't have the space in the ship to actually store them. There's a lot of other kind of loot boxes in here. If I just kind of walk around here just to show you, and there's one down there. There's another big one further along, but as I said, I'm not going to loot them because you can see all the bug uglies are following me. But you can see because I shot that sensor out, that turret is useless. And if we come in here, we'll put this straight into there. And where we're going to be going is here. When we come in here, and, can't remember if there's anything up here, like a passageway there. Now I'm just gonna get another bandage. Not bad. Yeah. Now the path I want to go is turn right at the end here, but what I would like to do is, oops. Actually, going to use the sniper rifle to get rid of this at range. Now, the reason I'm going to go straight across is simply that there's another loot box down on the other side, so we're just going to charge through here, not even going to look around for hostiles, and then we're going to shoot up into there. Oh, that's nice. We'll take that. Yeah, well, we'll put those in the instructor. That means I've got 2 more large optronics matrices. That's great. Right, so we've now got this room here. What we're going to do now is we're going to go here, in a sharp left, in here, close the door. That is the first step done. And so we're going to eat up a little bit here. And as I say, to do this, you need lots of ammunition and lots of meds as well, because you can catch all sorts of diseases and other things in here as well. But we should be reasonably safe here. Probably eat that. Right. You can hear all the screaming abdabs. Now, some of those are going to be from above. Come back in, please. Okay. Got you. Right, back to the rocket launcher, epic plasma. Careful, this room is use this passageway as a kill zone. You get close to here, there's a spawner here that sometimes fires. Okay, let me just check the room. Now, if you follow the normal path, this is where you go. But we're not going to follow the normal path. We're going to go through here. But just to give you an example of what's around the other walls, we'll just get back here so that we're safe. As I say, this POI constantly respawns, so just the fact we killed everything doesn't mean anything. So you can go in here, dodge over. Hey, I can't get past them. Anyway, on the other side of that room is like a jump up position, which leads you to a tunnel, which then drops you down into the main the room of death is probably the best way to describe it. When I was actually taking this POI apart, I found that this kind of blue is reflected on the other side. Therefore, if we can blow our hole through here, it's going to take 3,500, 2,000. It's going to take a lot of explosives to do it. So this is the reason why I brought 52 explosives with me. So make a note, 52 explosives. Just back off a bit. And what you see is they've got the spawner. Ah. Just see how much damage we did. About 250. This is going to be painful. Very, very painful, but it's going to be worth it. And it's not like I don't have a pile of this explosives, so I'm just going to pull away again. Let's check it again. Each one is 250. We've got 3,000. This is going to take a lot of explosives. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to work my way through here, and I'll be back when I've nearly finished. Okay, welcome back. You can see that we got 263 left on the alien block in front of us, and we got a bit of a pit of death here. I realised that I was probably putting the explosives a little bit too high, and the advantage of that is I created this pit, which is going to be quite useful. But if you look on the bottom there, you can see how many of these C4 explosives I've gone through. But what I want to do is we're going to finish off the block with the rocket launcher. The reason is I don't want to be too close to this when it actually goes, because there's a good chance that there's going to be a lot of bug uglies. In fact, let me just do a full reload, because they may rush us, and there's no guarantee that they won't, all of them won't drop into that pit. Just make sure everything is fully loaded, like the sniper rifle. I don't think we need the, whoops, we don't need the explosives anymore, so I'll bring this back as well. Make sure this is fully loaded as well. Right, well, good to go. And yeah, they come. Oh, go away. Really need the shotgun for this, don't I? Well, that's the first round. Now you can see why I didn't really want to stand here. Now, these guys aren't so much of a problem, because unless they walk in a certain way, they don't actually drop down. They always drop down in the pit, along with like these spiders, scorpions here. Right, we've got rid of the initial onslaught, but there's a lot more inside of here. And just to show you what's inside of here is you've got this room here. This is where the spawners are. And I'll be honest, I'm not too sure where we come in from. We've got this room here. Now there's a very nice loot box just up the top here. And I can't remember where I think we've got to go this way. But there's going to be a whole load of, and just around that corner is where we need to get to, and that's where the core is. But guys, what you need to do is attract their attention, get out of the pit, and then Let them all drop in. Goodbye. So there's a lot more in here. There it comes. Bye-bye. This approach is also fairly economical with respect to... Ah! See that time spawn there? This is why just trying to kill everything or taking your time can be a bit of a problem. What you get is a spawn every so often, irrespective of... They're gone. So we need to kind of clear down as many of these as possible and then try and get to that vault room. But you do need to get rid of the main kind of crop of them. I just want to see if there's anything in here. No, okay, we don't want to go that way. It's just a creeper. Okay, they come again. Back over across the wall. Yeah, here he is. 1, 2, 2 more. Here comes the pack. This is what I was hoping to get. And you also need to keep your health up high. Make sure we got 3 rounds shots left on that. Oops, I reloaded it anyway. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna try and get that really good epic loot box. No. We can get up there. Okay, I've missed it. Run, 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 run. Not enough time for the... Here they come. Comes another one. Goodbye. Another one. See, he's just spawned again. It gives you an idea of how... It gives you an idea where the spawn point is, see? I'm not sure if we put some explosive up there where we get rid of the spawn point. We're gonna just have another go at the epic. We're up here. This is relatively safe as long as you don't drop down the hole there. Oh, what we got here? X-Corp LR-47 Thunderbolt. Wow. Absolutely no idea what ammunition this needs. Large fuel packs. Wow. We got an epic pistol. We're certainly going to take that. That capital vessel. General supplies in there. Question is, I can't see where the bug uglies are. One over there. So I think I'd rather lure them into... I mean, you can get up in it. I mean, if you come in the other way and you can't, you're not doing what I'm doing. This is the only way that you can actually survive is to get up on here. We're just going to scoot back to here so I can kind of take a view of what's going on. Let's see if we can see what's around. Right, there's a scorpion there still knocking around. I think we've depopulated most of the area. There's one guy there. Okay. Whoops. There's normally a big swarm kind of lurks around this corner, so there he is. Ah! Oh! Game will just leg it backwards. See that spawner? This is the reason why we can't actually... Right, we've got the next group from that other tunnel. There's just so many of them. And of course they're being constantly added to all the time. Free, isn't it? Oh, you actually got hit on me. It's a bit antisocial. Get back up to health. Because the next bit could be quite interesting. Because I think it's time that we can... Game, ignite. What we need to do now is get round into this room here. Go up to here. There's a problem. Hello, guys. Can't keep coming. Just in case you have forgotten about me. Ah. Then he went the wrong way. Now, another top tip, guys, is if you haven't done this before, even if you come this way, this would be a good point to drop a save. Simply because the next bit is no fun either. So, oh, what the? Oh. Right. Heal up again with the whatever umpteenth time. In fact, let's just pick up some food actually. We're still in range of the capital vessel, that's good. More foods. Foods and meds. I think we're the sap ratatouille, I think. Right, back to... back round the corner. Ah. Right. We need to treat ourselves. We're infected. So we need antibiotics. Oops. That slows us down. I certainly don't want to be slowed down at this point. And just let our health build back up again. In we go again. Make sure he's dead. Let's get... Of course, this is a level 5, which isn't probably how... Ah! Yeah, there's a whole swarm of them coming again. I think the level 5 also affects the... Look at that, he's spawned again. Yeah, I think doing a level 5 is actually increases the rate of spawn as well. So, whoops. Ah! Oh. Oh. Right, we will get in there. promise you. It's because we do need to get in there. I mean, once we get in the room, I say once we get in the room, destroying the core is relatively easy. Problem then is surviving destroying the core, because it's not over. Let me get rid of you. Right, we're now in. Let's make sure that door shuts. Reload again. As I say, it's not over yet. So even at level 1, this is a tough proposition. Just gonna. What you need is a bit of height, because there's a scorpion over there. I'm just gonna get a room here. You see, there's 2 overrides here now, but see these patches are up around here. That's where there's going to be infectors. So what we need to do is go there. I think if we can get into this corner. I think they might get some. Oh, we went one-on-one. But we've destroyed the core now. But we died. And this whole place is completely infected. Now, the core room doesn't actually have any, what we call it, in it, loot boxes. Technically, well, we need to fill up with some oxygen. If I can find my backpack, I can drill down to it. So if I pick up a multi-tool, actually shaking. This game is going to give me a heart attack. Well, take the right pulse rifle. It gives a bit of defense. I don't know if I've got any. And we're not going to take all the bandages, because there's a chance we may actually lose them. Like that. We need some charges to. I'm going to take all of them as well. Just split 11 of them there. Right, what we've got to do now is find the backpack. It says the backpack is over here. And we can get up and oops, for it to recharge. We need to get within about 60 meters. If I can get that close. So 61 meters. If we get up into this corner and spawn area, thank you game. I think we should be safe here. And what we can do is kind of effectively drill down. Oh. We can, maybe if I can come in from a little bit like this. Grab. Gotcha. And we've got all our kit back without having to go down and deal with those infectors. So we've now got a problem, the fact that we've now got a POI that we've captured. It's still absolutely full of bug uglies that need to be killed, but what we can do now is work down through it, and we're just going to set my kind of what we call it up. Put that there. These are all the same anyway, so pick that up. Keep the launch kit, plasma rifle. This here, shotgun. Where's the the shotgun's in the wrong place. Just gonna trash that Xeno still. I'll sort all this out off camera. We don't need the explosives anymore. That can go into ammo. We've used all my explosives up. We can put this into constructor in. Get a Xeno. Trade goods. there. That can go there. That can go there. I think just to wind this video up, we're going to do the top level looting, just to show you what the type of level loot that's at this level. So because we've effectively got some kind of control now. So just come in here, and that one's empty. Ha! Great, thank you game. That one's empty as well. Why are these all empty? I don't remember. Did I loot these? I can't remember looting these. How come everything is empty? What we might be able to do is, or what we can do is we can get control by actually putting a core up here, can't we? And then I'm in control. So I think our general supplies we've got, or we'll drop that in there. I'm in control. And let's see what we got in here. We got 89 cargo boxes, 50 there. The game is counting, so we'll turn the power off. I'm not worried about you. I'm in control now, which means we can, we'll take the fuel. 3, 7, 1, 2. I don't understand why there's nothing in the loot boxes. Doesn't make sense. Actually, let's have a quick look. If the game's cheated and emptied all the loot boxes, I'll be very upset. Oh, we got some ammo there. Just shove that in there. Whoops. We'll empty the ammo boxes. Ammo 3. Ammo 4. Well, shove all that in there. Oh, we got. So there are some of these in here. I mean, I don't remember looting those boxes, but maybe there is something. And just keep taking out of here. Anyway, I'm not going to do that because I'll do that off camera. And so what we're going to do is just have a look, a little bit of a cruise round, see what else we can find at this level. And what I'll be doing in the next part is actually looting this down, because because the nature of the way I've actually done things in here, the way we're going to have to try and get to the actual loot boxes is going to be a matter of having fun. I think actually what I'll do is I'll just show you these, then that definitely will be the end of the video. I want to make sure this one isn't, this one can be a bit dodgy. We'll go to the other one, which is a bit more, we do need to make sure we bring the drill with us. So general supplies, epic drill, bring some drill charges with us. So the other one is a little bit more friendly, I think, with the emphasis on I think. It's just going to come down here. Just come into general supplies. And, whoops. Didn't donuts out myself there. Grab that. Of course, we'll just salvage stuff just so that we know that we've done it. Take that. So most of the loot is quite low level, and we'll just take this. That. That. Oops. Take that. Oops, can't. It's all going into my normal inventory because I didn't book, but that's okay. You see there's nothing down here, but what you got is this little exit here. And just dig that. Don't know why I did that, because I could have just salvaged it, couldn't I? And then what you do is you just dig your way out like that. Here we are. We're back where we started. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, it will be a combination of looting this down, because there's a lot of very good loot still in here that needs to be taken. But of course, we're going to need to fight our way through. And also, I really think I'm going to need to upgrade my ship to haul the loot away. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.